Tonight we're going to be starting Shannara, which is game 132. This was released in 1995 for DOS and Windows, based on the Shannara series of books by Terry Brooks. And although the game contains characters from the Shannara novels, it is not an adaptation but an original story set after the Sword of Shannara and before the Elfstones of Shannara. Is anyone familiar? Did anyone read the Shannara books? I didn't even know this was a series. Players take on the role of Jack Ohmsford, son of Shay. In Sandyvale, Jack meets Alanin. He tells Jack of the horrible Warlock Lord's return, and Jack sets off into the land of Shannara. That's right, yeah, it would have been your 6th win, Mr. Viking, but you, I guess your internet went out after you entered the raffle, so you weren't around to claim victory. That's true, I remember that. Oh, Travis. Oh, okay, Travis and Glitch both read them. Yeah, this comes courtesy to us of Carful. This was Carful's viewer pick, but Glitch probably has done the most to get it into playing position here. Reviewer for Next Generation panned the game, saying it fails both as an entry in the Shannara saga and as an adventure game. He opined that the story lacks the quality and depth of Brooks' novels, instead featuring a linear plot with a generic villain's revenge premise, while the gameplay falls short due to its bare-bones combat system and its clunky overhead view when moving characters long distances. In Computer Games Strategy Plus, Cindy Jans greatly disliked Shannara's role-playing mechanics and wrote that you really want to avoid combat at all costs. However, she praised its puzzles, characters, and story, and believed that most Legend fans would enjoy the game if they played it as a graphic adventure, which is what we're doing. Hey, Materian. Yep, you missed the quiz. You did. Alright, so let's take a look at the manual. By the way, the game was sold with the Sword of Shannara novel included, along with the CD-ROM disc and warranty card. Oh, look, and so it was released on DOS, Windows 3.1, and Windows 95. How about that? Brought to you by the letter S indeed. Playing the game. Legend's graphic adventure system was designed to be intuitive and easy to use, but we have also included a complete online tutorial to introduce you to the basic concepts of gameplay. The best way to learn your way around it is to start the game, watch the tutorial, and then noodle with the game until you are comfortable. Oh, by the way, I never put out the, if anyone hasn't submitted their time and death guesses, there's a link to do that. Just remembered that. To access the tutorial, start the game. That looks like a disk system button, so I guess we might as well do that. System overview. For experienced gamers who cannot wait to get started, here are the highlights of our system. Actually, I probably don't need the tutorial, to be honest, because we've played Legend games before. Screen layout. The picture is a representation of what you as the game's main character are seeing. At the top right of your screen are 2 buttons. The undo button will delete your previous input. Oh, there's an undo button. There's an undo button, everybody. The button to the right that looks like a disk is the system button. You get help, history, save, restore, new game. Music and voice options, status, and quit. At the bottom of your screen, icons for you and your traveling companions will appear on the left. Your inventory items will be in the center trays, with the currently selected item displayed in the lower right corner of the screen. Compass rose, which controls the player movement, is above the current inventory. To move, either click on the highlighted directions of the compass rose or use the arrow keys. That's nice. And commands, as you move your cursor over the screen, the name of the object you are pointing to will appear. To create a command, click on it, list of verbs. To interact with the characters in your party, click on their icon. Okay. Using the travel map. The travel map will automatically pop up when you are traveling to a distant location. When you are navigating on the map, you can direct your party to move either by clicking on the compass rose or clicking on the trail in the direction you wish to travel. If you are following a narrow path or behind a character who is leading the way, the game will automatically guide you along. When you reach the edge of the map area or reach impassable terrain, your party will stop. In this interface, you can still communicate with other members of your party by clicking on their image at the bottom of the screen. While traveling, you may encounter monsters. At first, they will be displayed as blue symbols, indicating that although you see them, they have not yet seen you. When the symbol turns red, it means that the monsters have spotted you and will chase you. You can move faster than they can, but you need to be careful to avoid other monsters in the process. If the monsters attack, the combat interface will automatically pop up. Combat. While there is combat in the game, fighting should be avoided if at all possible. Good. Most combats can be avoided by moving away from the monsters when they are first spotted, or by retreating after combat has begun. Some battles, however, must be fought. Combat is dangerous. Your character will frequently be injured and in serious cases may even lose consciousness. The other reward for winning a fight is that your character lives to continue the mission. Lester, it's 100% blind, but you should even see every Google Doc that I prepare for time and death guesses. You'll see that it says right under the name of the game what the blind status is. So you'll have to know of my past experience or lack thereof with any given game. So the only reward is that you just continue to live. So yeah, there's absolutely no incentive. There's no like leveling up or getting experience points or anything like that, or getting gold. So even though there's an RPG components to it, like as far as the combat, there's no insight, there's no like leveling up or anything. So, all right, and we have combat is turn-based, which means that each member of your party and each monster take turns attacking. One character always attacks one monster. For each round, the attacker is shown highlighted in a white box, and the target of the attack is highlighted in red. Each character and monster will take a round of actions, then all will regroup, the unconscious will drop from combat, and a new round of combat will begin. Yeah, exactly, agree with you. Yeah, it's more like real life. Why would you fight if you don't have to? Alright, health status. The colored bar above each character and below each monster indicates health status. Initially, the bar will be green, but will decrease in length and change in color to yellow, orange, and then red, as the character becomes more seriously injured. When the bar is gone, the character or monster will fall unconscious and will no longer fight. If Jack becomes unconscious, the remainder of the party will fight as they have been instructed. At the end of the round, if the entire party is defeated, the game is over. So I think the only other sort of adventure RPG hybrid that we played with a party, meaning it was, I guess, turn-based, was another Legend game, right? Superhero League of Hoboken? Because we've played other RPG hybrids, but it was a single character only, like Elvira and Legacy Realm of Terror. That was the name of the game. But yeah, this is, I guess this is only the second one with a party. Alright, then we have actions in combat. Winning requires strategy, not fast reflexes. You need to outthink and outmaneuver your opponents. You cannot save or restore during combat, so plan your battle carefully. When Jack is highlighted, you, as Jack, can use the buttons on the combat screen to take action. Clicking on the attack button will start a round of combat. When you want Jack to strike at a specific monster, first click on the monster's icon at the top of the screen, and then click on attack. Okay. Clicking on defend will also start a round of combat and will allow you as Jack to defend yourself. You will not be able to attack the monster, but the defense mode will keep you alive so that you are able to continue on in battle. Oh, so does that mean you can't get hit, or what? Clicking on the retreat button will take your party out of combat. Be careful, not all battles will allow you to get away unscathed. The orders button gives you a specific control over how the other members of your party fight. Without direct orders, the characters will randomly attack the monsters. The orders button will allow you to direct specific characters or to give blanket orders to the entire party. Matt, thanks very much for the host. If you wish to use this feature, the orders button should be clicked before clicking on retreat, defend, or attack. Good to know. You can only give orders when Jack is highlighted in white. First click on the orders button or press the O key, then select who will follow your orders. You can select everyone or a specific party member by name. Finally, choose your order from the selections given, which include various attack and defense modes. Attack the closest, attack the leader, attack the strongest, and attack the weakest target specific monsters. Follow my lead means that the selected character will obey the orders given to Jack. Oh, that's kind of cool. So like everyone follows in unison based on his. I like that. Defend yourself puts the selected character into defense mode, where he or she will work to avoid the monster's attacks. This move could preserve failing health and prevent the character from falling unconscious during a crucial battle. When a character is defending himself, he can also attack the monster. Finally, Carry On will return you to the main combat interface where you can click on the order button to give orders to a different party member. Characters will continue to follow orders until you change them, or they are unable to carry out your command. Give orders to Jack last, since once his actions are determined, combat will continue. And the combat interface has its own help button, which you can access prior to beginning a round of combat. Okay. Then we have some combat strategy tips. Oh, by the way, I don't know what the progress metric for this is, so someone just said maybe areas, and there are 10 of them, but someone can confirm what a good progress metric or metrics would be, and if areas is it, just confirm that 10 is accurate. That would be great, thank you. So some important combat tips to keep in mind in the heat of battle. It's very important to keep Jack from taking too much damage in combat. If he falls unconscious, he will not be able to give orders to the others in the party. When his status bar turns yellow, it may be wise to retreat or have Jack defend himself. Why wouldn't we just retreat in general if there is no incentive to winning a fight? If one monster is significantly more powerful than the rest and your party is outnumbered, try getting rid of the other monsters before concentrating on the most powerful. However, when you have many characters in your party, sometimes concentrating on the leader will end the battle sooner. Interesting. Conserve your available magic for critical moments of combat. Avoid unnecessary combat by retreating whenever possible. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was like. If Davio has the Elf Stones, you can order him to use the magic of the Elf Stones to attack. You must remember, however, that magic places a terrible strain upon the user, and he cannot use the Elf Stones very often. If Telsec has been awarded the Black Iris, he can use it in combat. This will increase his attack strength, but it will take him around to gain this extra power. Okay. Using the Journal. The Journal of Jack Omsford is a convenient reference guide that will record all events during the game. The game will automatically update the journal as you take major actions or learn important information, but you can also write down your own notes to take crucial clues, or track crucial clues. There's a second game in a row which we have like a journal that is taking an automated log here. That's cool, Materin, yeah. That's generally, given my very meager experience with RPGs, but in the ones that I have played, I always do like to take out the weak guys first, just because we're thinning out the ranks of guys we have to worry about attacking us. To read the journal, click on the journal icon in the inventory tray. The book will open to the table of contents, which will list all the regions that have been visited up to that point. Oh, so is it 10 regions maybe? Could be 10 regions. Click on the selected region and the book will open to that section. To flip through the book, move your cursor to the edited pages. Okay, forward or backward. To add your own notes about the game. Oh, there's an internal notes section. That's cool. Okay, I don't think we need to use that. All right, yeah, because we have our own notepad. And then we got hints and tips with CompuServe, Prodigy, or America Online. Neat. Help! Fast troubleshooting and technical assistance. Creating a DOS boot disk for a CD-ROM. All right, so that's it for the manual. So we'll do last call for time guesses, and we'll also turn on buys one more time before we get underway. All right, and we are. I'll give it another 20 seconds before we no longer accept responses. This I think I can up here. Yeah, there we go. Cool. All right, so we're no longer accepting responses. Yeah, we definitely have some duplicate submissions. We'll get rid of Dark's older one. Chicago submitted to. Okay. All right, let's take a look at the time guesses. Morgan with the low guess at 5 hours. Classy Fellow. The first over 7 hours. By Naza 9. Ambrosine 10. Max 11. Noble 12. Glitch 13. Miria 14. Akago 15. Walter also 15. Travis 17. Skip all the way up to 0 at 23. Materian, the high time guess at 25 hours even. And then for our death guesses. Classy and Miri both said no deaths. Ambrosine, the first over 10. Max, the first over 20. Mantis 30. Kai 40. Materian 60. Travis 80. And Akago 125 deaths. Got a big spread there. Thank you, everybody, for your guesses. All right, and we're going to turn off buys now as well. That'll be on in an hour. So we'll be able to get just about 2 hours in tonight for the first day of Shannara. Oh, there go the frames. Stream could die. Hang on, sorry, I'm gonna restart it. Yeah, Arvik, I posted in the in the Slack or not Slack, Discord about it. Yeah, there was hang on, I'm actually gonna show you this. I got errors when I tried to set up just the general MIDI. I got errors. Like I couldn't start the game without it. Here, I'll show you. So right now I actually had it not to ad-lib, but Sound Blaster 16. And no digital audio. I could actually, hang on, let me go to the DOSBox conf. I think I can set it to general MIDI Roland MPU for a 1. If I selected anything for digital audio, then I couldn't get the game to run at all. That was the primary issue. You need digital audio? Well, I couldn't get it working with digital audio. Like nothing I tried worked. So here, just as a point of comparison, here's the... it's definitely better audio, music. I won't have speech, yeah. Well, here, maybe we can do some live troubleshooting if people don't mind. That sounds better. IRQ was set to 7, I think, which is the default, right? So here, I'll just show you the issue. When we set digital audio, actually, first of all, I guess the first question is, what should the digital audio even be set to among these options? Yeah, and it was 7. Oh, Legend Innie, okay. Let's see here. Legend Innie. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's configured there. Okay, it should be Sound Blaster 16. Okay, then I'll at least solve part of this. Hello? This freeze? Looks like DOSBox froze. 1 second. All right, so we should have this. Okay, so now we have the right configuration, right? MIDI music, general MIDI, digital audio, Sound Blaster 16. All right. Then here was the issue running it. Unable to allocate memory for the voice director. That was the issue. And then as far as the paths in Legend Innie, actually what I could do is just open this up in ++. There we go. This is if you look below me or below chat, you'll see this is what comes in at for Legend Innie. Oh, in the C drive. Okay, hang on. So that'd be my virtual. Actually, can you access it from here? Probably not. Yeah, you can't. Or was it type Legend Innie? No, it's not even found. I have to find where this is even located. Oh, there it is. Right. Oh, because that's because I have to go in the... I see, yeah. Okay, so this is what it says here. Okay. There you go. I did, but I think what I did is I tried switching it because that didn't work. So yeah, let me... can switch back over. Give me a sec. The conf... So I should do C... Shannara. Okay, let's try this. Oh, okay, good. It's already set up as we wanted. Yeah, see, unable to allocate memory. So we're looking for probably VOC data for voice. Maybe this is in the wrong directory, huh? That's referencing D, which is the CD-ROM drive. That's probably as you want, right? I think that looks good. Or not good, but what I would expect to be the case. You got to change the memory setting. Okay. We need to look at the DOS box. Actually, I have it as .conf. .conf. Where's that here? Okay, so the M size. Let's see. The EMS, I think, has something to do with that. That's untrue. M size is 16. Okay, at least we're mounted, so we're making some progress here. Yeah, mem size is 16. What do you guys recommend? 64? Could try it, yeah. Oh, mount the CD. Okay, hang on. Well, let's just see right now, just if that did anything. Nah, still an issue. Oh, yeah, you're right, it is. Hang on, okay. All right. Well, that's actually probably the first issue. What happened to the ISO file? Oh, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it. Yeah, sorry, guys, everybody, with the tech troubleshooting here. Okay, 16's enough. All right, so I changed it back to 16 in the config file. I guess the problem is my copy didn't come with an ISO. I just had the zip file which contained the directory of the CD files itself. That's probably the main problem. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, damn. Let me just actually confirm that's what I got. I think it is. Because it came as a zip. I wish these things were on GOG. Oh, thanks, Matt. Yeah, let me take a look at those. Oh, I think I was looking at that one. Yeah, I actually was referencing that one before, but in the end, they didn't actually have a a resolution on that thread. Oh, this was only the floppy version, so we didn't want that one. Yeah, that's why I just switched it, because it seemed like if you don't put digital audio, then you had no problem. It's weird. Ah, there we go. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be awful. Discord, thank you. Great, thank you, Everett. Alright, so it started. It's gonna be a few minutes, unfortunately. Yeah, sorry, Servo. We've already frozen the time. The guesses aren't available to be submitted, but I guess while we're waiting, may as well open up eyes if anyone wants to buy anything. Even though nobody did the last time, but damn. I mean, so we got it working just without speech, so that's the problem. So it looks like the config was fine, huh? All right, guys. So it's gonna be a few minutes. You know what? Let's actually put on, rather than just looking at me and listening to random music. Why don't we just put on some trailers? It says it's gonna be another 8 minutes, and then obviously I'm gonna need another few minutes after that to configure this. So apologies again. But let's at least get some trailers going here. This game, by the way, Presumed Guilty, I think is number 2 on the raffle queue right now. It's like Carmen Sandiego here.
Darren.
John? Hi there. Agent X here of British Intelligence.
Hi there, what a surprise.
Listen, we have a bit of a problem over here in London. We desperately need your help.
But...
I spoke to your chief, and he's agreed to lend you to us for a couple of weeks. Congratulations for the success on Operation Idaho, by the way.
Thanks, but...
So, I've booked you on the 7:30 flight to Heathrow. You'll get your brief when you arrive. Bye!
Hello? Hello?
Damn.
Hello, this is Captain Ellis speaking on flight L178 to London Heathrow. Flight time is estimated at 6 hours 1 minutes, and weather is conducive for the contact flight. We'll be flying at an altitude of about 36,000 feet, and our estimated time of arrival is 0900 local time. Have a pleasant flight.
Okay, so sorry about the delay, guys. I think fingers crossed we're all set. In the meantime, though, we will quickly just process the buys that came in, but it looks to be running. We'll cross our fingers on that. Let's just quickly do these buys from Duriel, King's Quest 4, Perils of Rosella. Moves out of Island of Dr. Brain, City 2000, which we just saw the trailer for. Or, not trailer, but I guess that was actually gameplay footage. Also moves ahead of Burn Cycle to R12. Then we have Kira 1 for Larry 3. Passionate Patty in the Pursuit of the Pulsating Pectorals. Moves out of Heart of China to R3. Talonian 1 for Veil of Darkness moves out of Alien Incident to V21. Classy Fellow 1 for Shadowgate. That's up to V4. And Matt, another one for Larry 3. That moves out of Presumed Guilty to R2. And one that just came in from Servo, 2 for Bloodnet. Now takes a 3-snake lead over Twinson's Odyssey. Howdy, Rex. It is officially in the showdown, Rex. Congratulations. And there's a gun buy from Matt for it. That gives it 2. Look at that. On its way. Alright, we'll turn the buys off there. Alright, so let's see. We'll give this another shot. Hopefully this will work now. We did get all the buys right, yeah. Hopefully all the settings are good. I did notice that, Dark. There are 3. I knew you'd be happy about that. Moth, too. Scared me? I don't know about that, no. I could probably tell you which one was the closest, though.
In troubled dreams, you fly over the 4 lands, pulled by a relentless force. Ahead of you looms a dark, ancient ruin. You feel yourself being dragged into darkness. Within the cold, grim halls of this unknown place, you see a twisted gnome chanting quietly over an ancient and marvelous book.
It's Gollum.
You reach out to take the beautiful sword.
Wait, we're Gollum? Oh no, we're the Grim Reaper, apparently.
You feel a great sadness and a sense of loss as the magical sword vanishes. You continue to watch in amazement as the robed figure gestures, causing the gnome to undergo a series of startling transformations. At last, the shadowy sorcerer seems satisfied. The little gnome now looks like an ordinary man. Yet somehow this shape terrifies you even more than those which came before. To your horror, the robed figure sees you. You cannot move. You cannot escape.
You left Shady Vale angry and upset after a fight with
You
your
awaken
foe.
with a start in the forest near Shady Vale. You try to recall the grim nightmare, but all memory of it has vanished from your mind as if something or someone has taken it from you.
We were just witnessing that? I don't understand. Yeah, that was quite a big difference in art styles there. Okay, everything is on. Yeah, it is better than 3D part. Yeah, virtual MIDI sound. So I think it was the general MIDI with MPU 401 aardvark. We can take a quick look at it again if you want. Yeah, let's just pause it quickly just to make sure we have the optimal settings. Pretty sure. Oh no, I got to bring up this thing again. But yeah, I'll be able to show you. It was where was it? This. Yeah, Journal MIDI Roland. Oh, maybe I see, but my MIDI config is set to I see. I gotta set to MP. Okay, maybe this will work. Hang on, 1 second. See if this works better.
In troubled dreams, you float.
Let me know if that sounds better.
You awaken with a start in the forest near Shady Vale. You try to recall the grim nightmare, but all memory of it has vanished from your mind as if something or someone has taken it from you.
Oh yeah, I do need a. You're right. I do. I do need to restart it. Sorry. It's been a long day, hasn't it? Oh, see, now it doesn't work at all. Look at that. It does not work at all. So yeah, I don't know. You know what? Just in order for us to get going, I'm gonna reset it back. We can change it. You know, before the next stream, we can do a little bit more investigating. But I mean, we only got an hour and a half left of the stream, so I want to get at least some gameplay. In. Oh, Gago is here. Did I not save this? Oh no, I didn't even save this. Shoot.
By the power of Grayskull!
In troubled dreams, you float.
Yes, let's restore to our started save. It's not too late for the DOS decision, Aardvark, but I do just want to get this game playing because people have been waiting so long, so I can't do it now, but if you're still around, I don't know if you're still going to be around just in like an hour, Akago, but we could do it then if you're still around. Alright, so let's take a look around here. We have a knife. Look at the knife. Your small hunting knife isn't much as a weapon, but it's certainly better than nothing. That's me. You are at full health. Okay. Let's look at... Oh, let's take the journal. You pick up your journal and flip it open. The Journal of Jack Amsford, Shady Vale. Had a fight with Dad again today. Shay said that I was wasting my time dreaming of adventure instead of getting work done. He said that anyone who wanted to be a hero was a fool who didn't have enough sense to be afraid. Shay has no right to tell me that I can't be an adventurer. After all, he had his adventures and defeated the Warlock Lord with the Sword of Shannara long before I was born. Sounds like very synth 80s. Probably not how it's supposed to sound like, but I don't mind it. I told Shay I had no intention of wasting my life as an innkeeper in Shady Vale. The place could burn down for all I cared. I'd never seen Shay angrier than after I said that. He didn't say a word, just walked off. I figured that this was a perfect time to go fishing before he came back and yelled at me again. So wait, Shay is his dad, right? Oh, those are our own notes? I don't think we want that. Index? Okay, so that's just the one entry. Alright, how do we get out of here? Let's go. Alright, so we have the journal. So I'm trying to figure out how we do, since this game doesn't have a scoring system, right? Like how we're going to do our Cedrics. We'll find out. Let's look at the fishing pole. Your long, stout oaken fishing pole doubles as a walking stick. Reflection. Can we take the pole? You take the fishing pole. Oh, we didn't catch any fish though. Huh? Show break. Give the fishing pole to the brook. Something tells you to hang on to the fishing pole. Okay. 500 per hour. You got it. Okay, look at the brook. You see a golden glint in the stream. It appears to be a reflection or something up the willow tree. Yes. The glint seems to be the reflection of something in the willow branches, rather than something lying on the stream bed. So look in the branches. Long, delicate willow branches arch over the stream. Can we take the branches? The branches are all just out of reach. A weeping willow drinks deeply from the waters of the mountain stream. Oh, there's a stick here. Maybe that's because it was out of reach, so maybe if we take the stick, we could get what's in reach. The stick is a twisted piece of wood about 2 feet long. You pick up the stick. Alright, should we throw the stick at the branches? The stick gets tangled up in the branches of the willow. Luckily, it drops into the stream and floats back to where you can grab it out of the water. It's making you want to pee. Yeah, I hear that. Can we drink from the brook? You take a drink of the cold, clear mountain water. You've always thought this leaning rock has just the perfect angle to lean against. Lean on it. You lean against the rock for a few moments, basking in the warm sun. After a while, you stand up again, much refreshed. Climb the leaning rock. You climb up the precariously leaning rock and slide back down to the bank. Can we enter the brook? Oh no, let's listen. The waterfall rushes past, drowning out all other sounds here. Enter brook. You wade out into the stream, but the icy water forces you quickly back to shore. Can we cross it? Okay, you're rebuffed by the cold, cold water. So maybe if we get like a log going or something? Oh, there's a fishing spot. This quiet, shady spot in the forest east of Shady Vale is one of your favorite places to fish and relax. The stream carries cold, clear mountain water down to feed the Rappahalladran River. Okay. Oh, not the brook. Where's my fishing spot? My fishing spot is gone? Alright, I know we have to deal with the reflection, which is something in the tree. But we can't climb the tree. You don't think you can climb this tree? There aren't any branches in reach. So we gotta stand on something. We can't climb that. The old oak tree is starting to show signs of weakness. Oh, knock that down. Can we climb it? We start to cross the stream. Okay, we gotta get across this stream. Oh, there's the fishing spot. Search the fishing spot. Okay, another glint. Listen. Is there anything we could have done with the reflection? Look. I don't suppose we could throw our knife. Cut the tree down. The tree has done nothing to harm you. Leave it alone. Oh, damn. Yeah, well, sleep well, Kago. Good night. Yeah, we'll try to get, if you're, let me know if you're going to be around any night this week. We'll try to get the, I do have the DOTS decision vote ready. I have it set up. So just let me know what night you think you might be able to stop in. Or I guess morning for you. In some cases. Alright, waterfall. The beautiful waterfall makes this one of your favorite spots for fishing and relaxation. When you climb over it, you slip and slide on the rocks, winding up exactly where you started. Cross it. You start making your way across the slippery rocks, but the footing is so treacherous that you quickly abandon your effort. Alright, so we might just have to go to another screen to find a way across in here. Because ultimately we want to climb that tree there. There's also a rock formation. This ancient, weathered boulder blocks your view of the forest to the northeast. Alright, let's try going west over the waterfall. You take a few steps back towards Shady Vale, but then suddenly decide you don't want to face your father right now. Go out this direction. You start to wander off into the woods, but your curiosity about that glint gets the better of you, and you retrace your steps. Alright, so can we... How do we, Oh, okay. Oh, wow, you can put it like this. Fish it? Yeah, why not fish in the brook with the pole? As usual, you're not having any luck. Put the stick in the brook as a way to walk over it. It's not big enough. You throw the stick at the base of the waterfall. The current quickly carries it downstream where you pick it up again. You need some way to cross. And I don't want to hang on to it, but... Can't we fish in the tree? Move the branches with the fishing pole. There we go. See, that's what was my first thought before I even thought of throwing the stick. But I didn't see, like, throw pole or cast pole. And then I didn't realize you could actually use the icon for different verb options if you hovered over something in the game window. Oh, is the music too loud? Sure, I can do that. You part the branches with your pole, revealing a bird's nest high up in the willow tree. It looks as though a piece of golden jewelry is hanging from the nest. Yeah, I mean, if that's better. If anything, I thought the sound was kind of too loud. Alright, so we got a bird's nest and jewelry. Magpies are notorious for collecting shiny objects. This one seems to have hit the jackpot with a golden locket that hangs from its nest. It looks like a piece of golden jewelry hanging by its chain from the bird's nest. The locket is high above our reach. Can we go fishing again for the locket? Your pole is just a little too short to reach the locket. Can we extend it with the stick? Yeah, tie the stick to the pole. Nice. You tie the stick to the end of your fishing pole using some fishing line. Now cast. Block it. Oh, wow. You snag the golden object with your makeshift pole. It slides down the pole to your hand just as the stick breaks loose and falls into the stream. The object is a golden locket shaped like a shield. It depicts a coat of arms that you're sure you've seen somewhere before. The squawking bird seems to have drawn the attention of something you've never seen before, save in nightmares. Oh god. Well, they said retreat whenever possible. Just as you turn to run for your life, a tall, dark figure appears at your side. You turn to face the mysterious person who aided you. The man gestures and a wave of heat flows over you. Your injuries heal before your eyes. I wasn't even aware we had sustained any injuries.
You are Jack Ormsford. Your father is Shay Ormsford. Your elven heritage is quite apparent. Why are you here?
What's going on here?
Your home, Shady Vale, will soon be attacked by an army of monsters. I will go there and warn your father. You must go to Li and warn Menian Li that his kingdom will soon be under attack.
and warn Marion Li his kingdom will be attacked. What do you mean me?
It is vital that someone warn Menian of the danger, and you will be safer in Li than in Shady Vale.
Fair enough. My home is in danger.
You cannot be of any help there. Your father and I will defend Shady Vale.
Safe, I'm not a child anymore. I can take care of myself.
As you were able to defend yourself against that creature? Without my help, you would be dead now.
Hey man, I was retreating. Retreating. Who are you to give me orders?
Who are you to question me, child?
Oh.
You know who I am. Alanon, the last of the Druids. I could destroy you with a word. You will do what I say, because it must be done. And because right now you are the only one who can do it.
Well then. Why should I go? Well, we already established that. How do I get to Li?
You will need to travel east, cross the Rappahalladran River, and go up into the foothills. Listen to me, Jack. This is very important. The Shade of Brona has been summoned from the dead. His dark spirit seeks vengeance on all who opposed him. Your father is one of his targets, because Shade destroyed him long ago. Menian Li is another. Unless he is warned, Brona will have his revenge. If you do not warn Li, many will die. You must get there safely and quickly. Avoid monsters and take no chances. Good luck, Jack. We will meet again.
Before you can say more to him, Alandon strides off into the forest like some ominous blackbird of prey, and you are alone in the woods. Before you start on your new adventure, you stop to write a few notes in your journal about your meeting with Alandon. Wait a minute. I wanted to get the music back up since Aardvark was just insulting the composer. Where's my journal? Wait, can we go back to the forest? We were traveling through the forest, though. They don't want us to go to Shady Vale, because that would be awesome if we did that. Yeah, let's try going there. Oh, shit, those are monsters. They are indeed. So I think they said the blue ones don't know we're there, but the red ones do, I believe. Now they both know we're there. Okay, maybe we should go back. Can we go through? We can go through. That's right. All right, now nobody knows we're there. Interesting. They said go east through the hills, right? At least we can hold down. Now we're traveling through the wilderness. You hear something moving in the forest just ahead of you. You stand perfectly still for a few seconds, then cautiously slip through the trees. You have come to a small clearing. A beautiful young woman lies trapped under a fallen tree.
Jack? Jack, is that you?
No, it's not. A young woman is lying on the ground. She looks familiar, but you're sure you'd remember someone this lovely if you'd ever met her before.
Don't you recognize me? I know it's been a few years, but I haven't changed that much, have I?
You have. Suddenly it dawns on you.
It's me, Shella. You know, Minion Lee's daughter?
No, I don't know.
We used to spend time together when your father visited my father. Help me, will ya? I can't move this stupid tree.
How, by chance, did you happen to come falling under a tree log? Pray tell. Alright, before we help you, though, we must look at our locket. It's a rather unusual looking locket. It's shaped like a shield and depicts the coat of arms of the royal house of Lee. Oh, so we're probably gonna have to give that back to somebody. In the meantime, though, this is probably Area 1, I would think. Can someone confirm this? Well, of course, it's gotta be Area 1, right? Let's give out 5 Cedrics for that. We also have a new journal entry, which was referenced, which we need to read. We should probably give out... I keep on doing that. Wait, isn't this the one we saw before? Ah. Thus I start this journal, because I don't think I'll be hanging around Shady Vale much longer after this fight. Besides, since the fish don't seem to be biting, I might as well write while sitting here. I met the druid Alanin. Looks like my wishes are coming true. I'll prove to my father that I can be as fine a hero as Shay is. Oh, is Shay his brother? I've even fought a monster and defeated it with Alanin's help. Yeah, defeated it. Alanin said that the warlock lord Brona is back and is sending out an army of monsters for revenge. Guess Shay didn't destroy Brona completely after all. I've got to go to Lee and warn King Minion about this. Alanian is going on to help defend Shady Vale. Hope everything goes alright. Wouldn't want anything to really happen to Shay or the inn. So now I'm off on a real adventure. Player notes. So Shay's the brother, right? So I guess anytime we get a new journal entry, we'll give out a Cedric. Alright, let's exit. Okay, let's take a look at this log. A limb has fallen from one of the trees, trapping Shella. It looks too heavy to lift. Well, then push it. You put all your weight into moving the log, but your feet keep slipping on the turf. You need to find something you can use to brace them. Move the log with the floors clearing. But okay, we have a large rock. We could probably use that. It's a pretty good sized rock. You don't think you can lift it. Oh. Wait. Okay, move the log with the large rock. You can't possibly move that limb with the large rock. You need to use something that will give you leverage. I thought I was using the rock as leverage. Alright, the tree then? No, don't put the tree on the log. Move the log with the tree. Okay, I'm probably using the wrong command here. Put the tree on the log. Alright, hang on. Maybe we're using the wrong tree here. Okay, large rock we can't take. You can barely move this rock with some effort. It's much too heavy to carry. Can we push it? You strain against the rock and manage to move it closer to Shella. How close did I get it? I don't even see it anymore. Shella's gonna put you through hella. Okay, I don't know where... Oh, forest clearing. You are deep within the forest, east of Shady Vale, near the banks of the Rappahalladron River. Can we push the log down? You brace your feet against the large rock, then strain to move the heavy tree limb. Shella gets one arm free and helps you lift. Finally, the two of you, working together, manage to move the fallen limb off of her. Suddenly, Shella grabs her bow and fires an arrow directly towards you. You hear a roar just behind you and turn in time to see a monster fall to the ground, slain by Shella's arrows. Seemed like it was only one arrow to me. That's right, Servo, that's right.
Got him. Now we're even. You saved me, I saved you. What's going on here? I've never seen so many monsters in my life.
If by many you mean one, you tell Shella what Alanin told you.
Brona? But I thought your father destroyed him a long time ago.
Oh wait, okay, so Shay is our father after all. What the hell? Alright. Oh, let's check out Shella's bow. Prime condition of Shella's hunting equipment reminds you that she can hold her own in the field with any man you've met. You're not sure you could even pull that bow. Can we break it though? The violent urge quickly passes and you decide not to break the bow. Oh, kiss Shella. Shella smiles, but definitely avoids her kiss.
Really, Jack?
Really? You were both children when you last saw Shella Lee. She has grown up into a beautiful young woman since then. Doctor. Why are you here?
I was looking for my locket. I lost it on my last hunting trip.
What did your locket look like?
It's shaped like a shield with my family crest on it. It's on a golden chain.
How did you lose your locket?
I took it off while I was bathing in the Rappahalladron River, and a bird carried it off this way.
Bathing, eh? Do you go hunting often?
Yes, my father trained me. I'm a good scout and tracker. I'm also very good with my bow, as you can tell.
I can. Why is the locket so important?
I don't know. It's just that my father always told me never to lose it. I promised him I'd be careful with it, so I really need to find it.
You happen to be in luck. We found it for you. You take the locket from your backpack and ask Shella if it is hers.
That's my locket! How did you find it?
I've got a knack for being in the right place at the right time.
If it weren't for me, that knack would have gotten you killed a few minutes ago. Well, the least I can do to thank you is to take you to Lee. You'll need all the help you can get to avoid the monsters, but with me scouting for us, we'll have no problem getting there safely. Let's go.
So I guess we gotta go to the ferry? You see that the ferry to Lee is missing. Ooh. Interesting. Can we talk to Shella about this development?
If we continue east, we should be nearing the Rappahalladron River soon. We'll have to cross it to get to Lee.
I guess it's swimming time? We're unable to cross the rivers. The ferry has been destroyed. Wow. Alright, so we have to look for a natural crossing?
Jack, wait! There are monsters over there.
I refuse to wait.
The Rappahalladron's too swift and wide to cross here. We can either go south where the river slows down, or north where it becomes more shallow. South has more monsters to avoid, and north takes us out of the way. The choice is yours.
Alright, given that choice, we're gonna go north because we were told to avoid monsters at all costs. I don't mind a little bit more walking if there are fewer monsters. How do you even know about the monsters if you said you hadn't even seen any?
If we go much further north, we'll be blocked by the river and the hills. Lee's to the southeast.
Oh, so can we cross here?
The Rappahalladron River is shallow here, but we've come pretty far out of our way.
Not too far. I'm okay with it. Let's do it. Oh, great, there's a monster there. Oh, this is great. We can just travel on the river. Sweet. Alright, well, we avoided that monster. The rocky ridges of the mountain make this too dangerous to cross. This isn't so bad as they were saying in the review. There's a mountain here. Fourth River, yeah, it's Oregon Trail all over again, isn't it, Pi? Alright, so we cross the thing. I guess we just follow the path now. Oop. Chip.
They've seen us! Run!
Run! Ah. Okay, not anymore, they haven't. Alright, so they said it was to the southeast, or she said, so we'll just go that way. Is this Lee? No, those are the watchtowers. Oh, cool, you can click on it and just go there directly. Nice. Shella points to the walled town of Lee to the east. The road appears to be clear of monsters, and your perilous journey seems to be complete at last. GG, everybody. Perilous journey complete.
I know exactly where we are now. Come on, I'll lead you to my home.
If you insist. You quickly make your way to the city. The gates stand open. Apparently the monsters have not yet threatened the town itself. You have entered the Lee City Gate with Shella. The road leads north towards the Lee Mansion. Other roads wind through the city.
Princess Shella, you must go to the manor house as quickly as possible.
What's wrong, Thomas?
Your father has taken ill.
Jack, we need to get home quickly. Father's never ill, or at least he never admits it.
Alright, in due time. Hold your horses. First, we must save at Lee. And we must also look at this gate guard, for he is a curious fellow. He stands tall and alert at his post. Doctor. What's wrong with King Menion?
That's all I know. I was told to inform the princess when she returned.
How can I get your killer stash? The city's in danger. We've been followed here by monsters.
Monsters? We've seen no monsters around here.
There's an army of monsters between here and Shady Vale. Be on guard. and warn the others.
I'll notify my captain.
Thank you. Jack, come on. We need to alert my father.
Tut tut tut. We're talking to this man here now. No, Oregon Trail is not Rex. However, we do have Amazon Trail and Yukon Trail and Africa Trail are all on the list. But Oregon Trail got delisted as... It was originally on the list, but then it got delisted as it lost its adventure status. Now I think it's just like a simulation and educational game. But we have some... Oh, and Amazon Trail too. I forgot to mention Amazon... Yeah, no, I didn't mention Amazon Trail, right? Yeah. My name is Jack. Pleased to meet you, Thomas.
Greetings, Jack. Any friend of Princess Shella is welcome in Lee.
Farewell, Thomas.
See you later, Thomas.
Good day to you both.
Good day. Oh, here's a plant. It looks as if the herb shop has imported this perennial from one of the neighboring kingdoms. Oddly enough, it seems to be blooming out of season. Smell it. The blossoms have an unusual spicy aroma. Pick it. It wouldn't be smart of you to steal the plant while that guard is staring right at you. Who says we're stealing? The city walls are tall and strong. Lee is obviously known its share of war. The sign indicates that this is a shop where herbs and potions are sold. We're standing just inside the Lee City gate. Roads lead off in many directions. Search the gate. Search of the area turns up nothing new of interest. You can just catch a glimpse of the herbalist's bedroom through the open window. Oh, climb into the bedroom. You can't see any way to get up to the window. Heavy shutters cover the herb shop windows. Open them. The shop windows are securely shuttered. Alright, so I guess we'll go there later. They said north to the castle? Jersey Trail. The cobblestone path leads from the gate to the grounds of Lee Mansion. The huge hickory trees are just turning to fall colors, but the barren branches of the fruit trees and the dogwoods and the coolness in the air reveal the presence of autumn.
There's my house up ahead. Let's go.
First, we have a gardener. Chancy the gardener? This man looks arrogant and unpleasant, although you can't really judge what is wrong with him. His face looks grim and his left eye looks cloudy. You feel uneasy around him. Hello, I'm Jack.
Jack, we don't have time. Oh, hello. Who are you?
I'm the gardener.
What happened to Ernst?
Looks sick.
There's a lot of that going around, I guess.
I'm the gardener. Prepare to meet your maker. Ha ha ha.
Do you know what's wrong with King Menion?
How would I know?
He's just a gardener, Jack, not a doctor.
I'm Batman.
Nice garden. The man just stares sullenly at you, as if studying your face. Goodbye. He scowls at you in response. There's something about this man that makes you uneasy. Just because of his voice and his bum eye? And we're jumping to assumptions here. We have a hole. You see a hole in the ground where a plant has recently been dug up. The stake nearby identifies the missing plant as a sassafras. Sassafras. Rocks encircle both the fountain and the small herb garden. Clint Eastwood. There's a label on the plant that identifies it as an aloe. Oh yeah, right. Cherubs hug the center of the dry fountain. The water has been let out in preparation for the winter. Ooh, mint. It's a flowering leafy herb in the mint family. You break off a small leaf and pop it in your mouth. Your breath now feels much fresher. Ooh, that lovely fresh breath. Smell the aloe. Its curiously free of odor. Make our skin better. You pull up one of the plants, examine it for a moment, and then toss it aside. No way. Oh. Ooh, garlic. You can tell from the white tips in the garlic plants that they have gone to seed. The cloves beneath the ground are no longer useful. You crush one of the stalks between your fingers and are rewarded by a full dose of the distinctive aroma. You tug on one of the plants, but it stubbornly refuses to come up out of the ground. Damn. Was there any other plants? The sassafras was taken out. The cobblestone path leads directly to the mansion doors. This 3-story mansion is surrounded by the high shrubbery that forms the wall between the city and the home of the King of Lee. Twisting branches of a dogwood tree have lost their leaves in anticipation of winter. The fruit trees all lost their leaves during the first hard frost earlier this fall. The trees look too small to support your weight. You hang from one of the branches for a few minutes and then drop back to the ground. Yeah, can we get his... Oh, it's a sickle. The gardener's sickle has been honed to a razor edge. He holds it almost like a weapon. Take it from him. As you prepare to move, the gardener's eyes narrow, and he shifts his grip on the sickle. He clearly won't give it up without a fight. Okay, this could actually be interesting. Can you actually fight the gardener? Attack the gardener with the knife. Shella pulls you away, concerned that you're wasting time while her father may be dying. But first, let us attack the gardener. Alright, fine, we'll go to the mansion. Oh my god, look at that guy.
Greetings, Princess Shella. His Highness, your father, is ill and has asked to see you.
Hello, Winston. How is he?
Not well, my lady. The sickness came on suddenly and has hit him hard. He's in his chamber.
We'll go see him right away. Come on, Jack. My father's room is upstairs.
No. You, Shella, by now you know how the deal works. We're gonna do whatever we can to kill time before we see your dad. Look at the potpourri. The small chest on the table contains some cloves, cinnamon, and some dried rose petals. They're mixed together with an assortment of aromatic herbs. Altogether, it smells quite nice. You open the small chest, breathe the aromatic odor of the spicy potpourri, then close it again. Oh, you pick up the small chest and put it away.
You know, sometimes I wonder about you when you do these things.
You're probably right to wonder, in all honesty. We have some potpourri, though. Game, set, match. Potpourri time. The book looks quite old, but carefully preserved. The title is The House of Lee. Wow, how's that for like a cover? Oh god, this could be long, huh? Is this like really long? Rules of the Ruler.
Pick it up and place it in your purse.
I, Morgan Lee, first ruler of the Kingdom of Lee, have scribed these words for my children, and their children's children, that they might rule this land wisely and well. These are the rules of the ruler. Lead from the heart and mind. Love the land. Defend your freedom. Respect, guard, and heed those you rule. Wait, is this all the same section, or is this the... Okay, good. So it's only one page for each. Alright, that's doable. A wise leader requests and listens well to the advice of others. A wise leader considers all sides of a matter and weighs the consequences of his actions. A wise leader must make the ultimate decisions in any issue. A wise leader must make decisions and act quickly in times of need. A wise leader must know that sometimes there are no good solutions to a problem. Your actions and decisions, though necessary, may cause pain and even death to others. A wise leader must accept the responsibility for the consequences of his actions. Loving of the land. This is your home, the land of Lee. Know its mountains, its forests, its lowlands and grasslands. Explore it, wander every valley and hillside. Remember that this land is yours to protect and defend. It is a part of you, your birthright, and your lifeblood. This is Lee. Defending your freedom. Lee is yours as long as you serve it. You must be willing to give your life for the things that you love. The price of freedom is high, but it is only when you risk everything that you will understand freedom's value. Respecting, guarding, and protecting those you rule. When danger nears the kingdom, be strong and brave. Lead your soldiers to war gladly, knowing that you are guarding the most precious of treasures, your people, your home, and your family. To assure the safety of your people, know your land thoroughly, choose your own battleground, and let the lay of the land aid you to victory. To protect your home, never let the battle come to the walls of Lee. Lee is a city of peace, not war. House of Leaves. protecting the royal family. To safeguard your family, prepare well for even the worst of circumstances. Though Lee may fall, as long as one of the family lives, it shall rise again. Thus there is a passage to safety from the manor to the outside. The secret of the crest of Lee and the key are to be passed down to the first child in each generation. Be certain he knows the importance of the key, so that he will guard it and use it in time of need. The secret of the crest. In the great hall of Lee, 3 chevrons lie upon a shield, crossing axe and sword. The dragon watches the path of freedom. The crest is the key to safety. Remember always that the fate of the kingdom depends upon you. You must be a true leader. Only through wise leadership can peace prevail throughout the land. Alright, so this last page seems like the most important. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that game. Quite well, in fact. Can we take this book with us? Considering this book is irreplaceable, you think it would be better to leave it here on the table. The table has a fine marble top and delicately carved legs. Climb on it. You don't have to climb up on the table. Everything here is within easy reach. The monarchs of Lee have always prized literacy. This collection of books has taken generations to build. Nice idea, but impractical. You glance through a couple of the volumes and conclude that the kings of Lee had excellent taste in literature. An intricately carved figure decorates the top corner of the bookshelf. You give the gargoyle a good shove, but nothing comes of it. Oh, there's the crest. This is the royal crest of the House of Lee. It looks just like the one on Shella's locket. Take it. It's firmly embedded on the wall. Open it. Shell is much too concerned about her father to want to pry around the walls right now. Well, that's why I'm doing the prying. She's welcome to go upstairs. I'm standing here and talking to the servant, Winston. Hello, I'm Jack Ohmsford.
Greetings, Master Jack.
Greetings. Do you know what's wrong with King Mannion?
He's very weak and disoriented. I have not seen him like this before.
How long has he been ill?
He took ill 2 evenings ago.
Goodbye.
Good day, sir.
Good day. Winston, the mansion servant, has worked here forever. He rarely seems to lose his aplomb. An ordinary-looking gray rug. Winston arches an eyebrow when you quickly change your mind at taking the rug. Push it. Push on the rug, nothing happens. Lift it. You bend over to take a look, but before you can lift the rug, Winston clears his throat and you straighten up again. Oh, there's a panel here? The wall panel looks as solid as a rock. Knock on it. You tap on the wall and hear a solid thud. Push it. Give the panel a hard push, nothing happens. You plant your ear next to the panel, but hear nothing to indicate there's anything but solid wall behind it. What about this one? The wall panel looks just like the one on the left, almost. But this is probably the secret passage, then. You press your ear to the wood and knock. A hollow echo reverberates from somewhere behind the wall. You push on the panel, but it doesn't budge an inch. There must be some other way to open it. Oh, so listen is the same as knock. Okay. Take it? Can't take it. Alright, so let's just jot down. Open right panel to secret passage. Oh, I'm sure he's thinking a lot of things right now, Rex. Look what we have. Look what we have here, everybody.
This is a castle, and we have many tapestries.
The curtains in this room are made from heavy velvet. You pull on the tapestry, but it doesn't come loose. You peek behind the tapestry, but find nothing but dust there. Okay. Got an ornately carved chair is padded with velvet-covered cushions. You sit down briefly to contemplate the situation and then spring up again, ready for action. You casually move the chair as if preparing to sit on it. While doing so, you glance behind it. Finding nothing of interest, you return it to its original position. The chair is too heavy for you to carry around. The light from the candles casts a warm glow over this part of the room. The candelabra is too heavy and awkward for you to carry around. You nudge the candelabra, but nothing comes of it. Oh, there's an ornament here. The ornament features the stylized dragon of the Lee family coat of arms. Push on the ornament, nothing happens. Alright. I think we saw pretty much what we came to see. Alright, stairway. The stairway leads up to the bedroom's second floor. Let's climb. The smell of medicinal herbs fills the air of King Menion's bedroom. Shella rushes to the side of her father's still figure.
Father? Father, I've returned. Father, please, can you hear me? It's Shella. I've come home. Oh, Jack, he's not responding. I've never seen him like this before.
Menion. The man lying on the bed looks like a pale shadow of the dynamic King Menion you remember from your childhood. He does not seem to respond to your voice. Maybe he'll respond to a teacup. The teacup is empty save for the dried remains of some tea leaves or herbs on the bottom. Oh, maybe he's poised by the gardener. Although the leaves left in the teacup look like sassafras leaves, there is something odd about their odor. Can we drink and die? You raise the cup to your lips, but then realize that only dried leaves remain in it. Take it as evidence. You pick up the teacup.
What do you want that for? It's just a teacup.
I thought it might be useful.
There are plenty of other teacups around here.
Are there? Show the teacup to Shella. Shella looks the teacup over but says nothing. Smell it again. Okay, yeah, something odd about the odor. Can we break it and see what's inside? Shella stops you from breaking the cup, saying that it might contain a valuable clue. I thought she was the one that was saying there wasn't a clue. Alright, okay, she looks the teacup over, says nothing. Alright, so we'll look. Oh, steam pot. The pan is filled with an assortment of aromatic medical herbs in boiling water. Oh, okay. Take it.
What are you doing with that?
It was just lying around. I thought I might need it later.
You can't carry a pot of water around with you wherever you go. Besides, it's to help my father breathe.
Yeah, swamp ooze. Well, let's look at this painting. The painting is an earlier generation of the royal family. The small boy in the picture appears to be a much younger version of King Menion. You try to lift the painting off the wall, but discover that it is heavier than it looks. A large shield crossed by a sword is the sole martial decoration in King Menion's bedroom. You heft the sword to the shield and find they are purely decorative. Reluctantly, you put them back down again. Guard figures of dragons adorn the foot of Menion's bed. Give the gargoyle a good shove, nothing comes of it. Okay. So, should we try... Oh, there's a brazier there too. This fire's been burning for a while. You can see a number of small blackened wood chips among the burning embers in the brazier. Brazier is filled with hot embers. You can burn your hand and quickly put it back. Can we put the teacup in the small steam pot? The steam pot contains a carefully prepared mixture. Anything else you might add to it might upset the balance. Pour the steam pot on the teacup. Or I'm not holding the steam pot. Well, I tried to take the steam pot, actually.
What are you doing with that?
I wanted to look at it more carefully.
It's just some healing herbs boiling to help my father breathe. It sometimes helps someone who's sick.
Sometimes, eh? Curtains help cup down on drafts in the room. Too bulky to carry around. Nothing but blank wall behind them. Okay. The small table serves as King Menion's nightstand. The rich red velvet coverlet contrasts with the white sheets, carved wooden bedposts, and painted headboard. A painted knight jousts upon King Menion's headboard. Alright, let's talk to Shella. I've never seen a sickness like this before.
Neither have I. It doesn't seem natural.
Alanin said that Menion would be in danger from Brona.
But how? How could Brona have done this?
How can we warn the city when King Menion can't hear us?
We warned Thomas. He'll tell the rest of the guards.
Maybe we should just let him rest.
I guess so. It's just that... Never mind. I'm just worried about him.
Oh, and you have every reason to be. Okay, we can't take the brazier. So there's nothing we can put it in the brazier. You start to put the teacup down and then realize that there's something odd about the leaves in the bottom. You decided to hang on to the cup in case you find someone to look at them. Okay. So I guess that's someone. I don't think we'd want that to be the gardener. He seems suspicious. A plump feather pillow is enclosed in a soft white pillowcase. Anything we haven't looked at here? Chair. The beautifully upholstered chair is fit for a king. Too heavy. Casually move the chair as if preparing to sit on it. While doing so, you glance behind it. Finding nothing of interest, you return it to its original position. You sit down briefly to contemplate the situation and then spring up again, ready for action. You would have King Menion's bedside table is made of a number of cunningly inlaid woods. Should we go fishing? Can we put the potpourri in the teacup? Oh no, put it in the steam pot. All right. So, Winston, would you like to examine this? Winston looks at the cup in confusion, but does not take it.
That appears to be one of the mansion teacups, sir. What about it?
Is this the teacup from the night he became sick?
Probably, sir. He's not had any tea since.
What was in this tea?
It was only sassafras tea. The king drinks some every evening.
Who served this tea?
I did, sir. I do every evening.
Thank you, Winston.
You're welcome, sir.
What can you tell us about the potpourri?
No, thank you, sir.
Let's go fishing.
No, thank you.
Okay, fine. All right. Can we talk to what's her name about the panel? Well, I guess we don't have a reason to use. Who is this man, Shella?
This is Winston. He more or less runs everything in the mansion.
What should we do now?
We've got to find some way to help my father.
Let's go. Oh, the guy's gone. Let's look in the hole. Yeah, search the hole. You peer into the hole and see a purplish stain where the roots have been pulled out of the ground. Shella tells you that sassafras roots are generally brown, and she surmises that the gardener must have been growing something else here. The plot thickens. Can we go fishing in the hole? That would only get the fishing pole dirty. Well, can we dig around in there? Talk to her. What should we do?
We know that Father's been poisoned. It's up to us to find an antidote.
Agreed. Alright. So we gotta find antidote for Menion. Find poison. Or just investigate poison, I guess. Who poisoned him? Probably the gardener. Why? Where should we go?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Thanks. Let's get going. We still can't get any of this garlic, huh? Can we use the knife to cut the garlic with the knife? You cut one of the stems and then toss it to one side. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Cut. Aloe? Cut. Mint? What was the deal? Okay, you can only look at the fountain. That's too bad. Alright. Yes, it is very suspicious that the grizzled gardener is gone. The hickory tree is huge and ancient. You try to climb the tree, but your arms won't fit around the trunk.
How is King Menion, Your Highness?
I'm afraid he's quite ill. We're going to see the herbalist.
I hope he'll be well soon.
Thanks, Thomas.
Yes, thank you, Thomas.
Jack, we don't have time for this. You can talk later.
I'll talk now, damn it. Thomas is my friend.
Jack, we don't...
Alright. Well, can we talk to you, though? I'm sure you wouldn't mind that.
Let's just go. I'm too upset about my father to talk right now.
Damn. Okay. Alright, knock at the door. You hear a muffled voice telling you to come in. Enticing herbal smells rise from the many sachets and bottles neatly arranged on the shelves. The man behind the counter looks up as you enter.
Ah, Princess Shella, welcome! Welcome, both of you! Now, how may I help you?
Hello, Jonas. My father is ill and we need your help.
I'll be happy to do whatever I can for you and your father.
So we have a Scotsman, there was a Englishman, and she's an American. Hope we find an Australian soon. Stuff. The labels on the various containers are all pretty much meaningless to you. Take the stuff. You paw through the items but can't seem to find anything useful, so you end up leaving them all right where they are. There's a stout, solid chest. Nothing useful in the chest. Too bulky to carry around. Judging from the strong odor of eucalyptus, this heavy wooden chest at one time probably stored herbal remedies. Quick glance, it's empty. Oh, okay. Bottles are filled with chemicals. You pick up a few of the bottles and then suddenly realize you have no idea what they are used for. Sheepishly, you return them to the shelf. You took up one of the bottles at random and take a quick slug. Nothing seems to happen, so you replace it on the shelf. Yeah, check your whispers, classic. The Cedrus command whispers to people now. Just to clean up chat a bit. These are some of the mixing bowls that the herbalist uses to combine ingredients for his potions and concoctions. Mixing bowls are too cumbersome to carry around, though. The ornate wall decoration is a testimony to the skill of a woodcarver in days long past. This oil lamp provides the sole illumination for the shop. You can't seem to dislodge the lamp from its holder. The empty barrel is being used as a table. You don't see any way to open the barrel. There's no point to it anyway, it's empty. The resonant echo you hear tells you that the barrel is empty. The barrel is much too large to take. The label says that it cures hives and stomach ailments. This flask contains some sort of powder that has an extremely unpleasant smell. Can we take the potion? As soon as you pick up the bottle, your hand begins to itch. When you set it down, the itching stops. You decide to quit while you are ahead and leave the bottle where it is. You pick up the flask and are overwhelmed by the vile fumes. Hastily, you put it back where you found it. An old empty wine bottle. You pick up the old wine bottle and discover that it's empty. Rats! You put it back on the floor again. You pick up the bottle and lift it to your lips. Only dust comes out, so you put it down again. Mortar and pestle for mixing herbs and potions sits on the table. You examine them carefully before replacing them on the table. They look well used and well cared for. This is the work table where the herbalist mixes his potions and herbs.
Ah, yes, that is used to speed the growth of plants. Please leave my potions alone. I use them to make remedies.
Oh, we need a remedy, which we will look to do after we process these buys. Classy, another one for Shadowgate. Moves ahead of a poisonous blood. Hangs in there at V4. Rax, 2 more guns for Are You Afraid of the Dark? The Tale of Orpheus' Curse. It's up to 4. And Dark, 3 for Once Upon a Forest. That goes up to 16, and it's now the favorite in the next showdown. And Kira, another one for Larry 3. Oops. Ooh, oh, taking on Shivers now. Gives out a poisonous shiver. Nerd R2, getting some distance as well from presumed guilty. Okay, so we got about 20 minutes left in the stream tonight. Turn off buys there. Okay, timer back on. I think we wanted to look at the green potion. It's labeled Turner's Plant Potion. The label says that it will greatly enhance plant growth, encouraging new leaves and blossoms. Can we smell it? It smells like rotting compost. Drink it. The plant's potion smells vile. You had better save it for its intended purpose. Pour it on the herbalist. You aren't holding it. Okay, fine. He didn't allow us to take it. A bottle of castor oil. You had some of this once when you were younger. It's not an experience you'd care to repeat. Drink it. Okay, fine. You have a book. It looks as if this large book contains a description of herbs, plants, poisons, drugs, and poison anecdotes. Read it. Try to make out the words, but you were never very good at reading upside down. The herbalist absent-mindedly bats your hand away. The herbalist is a middle-aged man with a quizzical expression on his face. But see, artwork, I really like that. It sounds very much like 80s synth. That's right, Matt. That's right. The bottles are filled with various mysterious-looking liquids. You pick up one of the bottles and a strange, vile smoke starts to seep out around its stopper. Gingerly, you replace it on the shelf and decide to leave that particular group of bottles alone. Lazy General, thanks very much for the raid! Welcome all you lazy raiders. Welcome to Shannara. How are you playing, General? It is a lazy raid, indeed, indeed. Unleash the doggos. The Rufai. It's a small bag of herbs that the herbalist sells as an air freshener. You take down the sachet and suddenly start to sneeze. Recognizing the herb as one to which you are allergic, you quickly replace the small bag where found it. Alright, let's talk to the herbalist. Oh, Battletech, nice. How much do you know about illness?
Well, I know quite a bit. And yet I've never heard of an illness like King Minion's.
What do you know about poisons?
There are many kinds of poisons, but until I have a sample of the poisonous substance, I cannot make up an antidote.
Do you know how we can help Minion?
Until we know what's wrong with King Minion, we can't help him, I'm afraid.
Thank you for your help, Jonas.
I'm always happy to help. I just wish I could be more useful right now.
Alright, be useful by taking this teacup.
This is quite odd. The leaves in the cup smell like sassafras. Let me test this feather.
The herbalist puts a few drops of liquid into the cup. Then he looks through the big book on his table.
Ugh, I suspected as much. This was made from the leaves of the dread dyer.
What's that?
It's a plant in the sassafras family, but extremely rare and extremely poisonous. It produces symptoms exactly like King Minion's.
Is there an antidote?
I can make one up. Let me look in my book here. Here it is. Yes, oh no. I'm out of some of the ingredients. Well, I need some dogwood flowers, some cloves, and, oh, yes, I'm out of charcoal.
But dogwood trees don't bloom this time of year.
Well, that is a bit of a wee problem, isn't it? Still, I can't make the antidote without dogwood blossoms. You'll just have to find a way to get some.
Okay, do we need the cloves and charcoal too? How do you make an antidote anyway?
I look up the poisonous substance in this book, and it tells me which herbs to use.
Rufus. What is that book?
Oh, it's my book on herbal remedies. I use it for everything I do.
Could this poisoning be accidental?
This herb can be mistaken for sassafras, but it doesn't grow around here. It's far too hot in the summer. Someone must have brought it down from the mountains to the north. So it could be an accident, but it's not likely.
If we find you the missing ingredients, can you make up an antidote?
Of course, but you must hurry. This is a very serious poison and could lead to death.
We'll find these ingredients as quickly as we can. Jack, let's go.
Hey, we're not done here yet. We want to talk to you.
We need to find those missing ingredients, Jack.
Tut. Where does this go? You open the door and glance into the small room. When you see only more shelves of drying herbs, you back out into the main shop again. Nothing we can buy here, huh? Alright. Okay, so let's do another save. Why don't we? So we need to find dogwood things. Talk to the guard.
Jack, we don't have time for this. You can talk later.
Alright, alright. Exactly, Violet. That's exactly what it is. Answer. Oh, that was the wrong way. So I guess we have to leave the city.
Grimy, gooey gunk.
Jack, we can't leave yet. We have to help my father.
We're looking for the dogwoods. Oh, is it in this grove here? Oh yeah, dogwood tree, right. Climb it. Oh, I see. We get the green potion to sprout the blossoms. Because remember they said it was in season? Got it. Alright, so can I take this green potion, please?
What are you doing with that?
I think I can use it to help King Minion.
Oh, there's not much left of that. Use it sparingly.
Will do. Thank you. Alright, green potion on dogwood tree. The entire contents of the bottle pours out on the dogwood, and after a few moments the tree blossoms. Plant potion has greatly accelerated the dogwood tree's growth. The tree is in bloom as though the season is spring rather than autumn. You gather some of the delicate blossoms and carefully put them away. This seems to make the magic fade. The remaining blossoms fall to the ground and the tree returns to its autumnal state. The dogwood blossoms are large but delicate white flowers with yellow centers.
Jonas? Jonas! Jackie's
fuck?
dead.
Wow.
What happened to him?
He got shanked. Damn. The herbalist lies dead in a pool of blood on the floor. Couldn't they have changed the music to have indicated that he got... Man. The herbalist is stone cold dead. What's he clutching there? Someone stole the book? A torn piece of paper is clutched tightly in Jonas's lifeless fingers. Take the paper. You carefully take the paper out of Jonas's hands. The paper's a page torn from a book. It reads, Antidote for Dreadire Poisoning.
What's that? It's the antidote. We can make it ourselves.
Oh, how convenient. Man, this guy did not last long. Wow. Oh yeah, John Rhys Davies, he was in Ripper. Oh my gosh. Alright, good night. Thanks. Appreciate it, Materia. Good night. I mean, yeah, we're only going to be streaming for another 13 minutes or so. Rufus, are you licking the chair, buddy? You are licking the chair. Why are you doing that, buddy? Good pup. Alright, let's read this paper. The blood-stained piece of paper has been torn from a book. It is a recipe for an antidote to Dreadire poisoning. It says to mix various common ingredients in a mortar. Someone has added a hand-pen note about needing charcoal, cloves, and dogwood blossoms. So we have the dogwood, we just need the cloves and the things. Alright, mix the flowers with the mortar and pestle. You start to mix the antidote, however you seem to be missing some of the ingredients.
Don't we need some charcoal? Let's find some quickly.
Wasn't there some in that brazier, maybe? By the way, can we go through the door? No, just drying herbs. Alright. So we need, we have the dogwood blossom.
Thomas, the herbalist has been killed.
Jonas dead? How?
It was on your watch,
He was murdered.
Dude, you were fucking guarding the door. What happened? We just stepped away to get some flowers, and look what happened. Alright, so we need cloves, right? Did we see... I don't think we saw cloves here. Garlic, mint, and aloe. That was it. Alright, well, let's look for the charcoal first, then, I think.
Winston, how is my father now?
Not good. He's become feverish. Does the herbalist know a cure?
The herbalist is dead. He's been murdered.
No, you must do something, Your Highness.
We're working on it. We're working on it. Is there charcoal here? Small blackened wood chips among the burning embers. Oh no. Damn it. Brazier's filled with hot embers. You burn your hand, quickly pull it back. Okay. Interesting. Hey, Ray. Alright, good night, Lazy. Thanks again for the raid. It is an adventure game, right? Alright, well, there's not going to be charcoal there. Oh, portcullis. The portcullis looks strong and secure. It is usually left open for travelers except in times of war. Oh, wasn't there clothes in the potpourri? No? Yes, there is clothes in there. Okay, hang on.
I'm so glad they took Jonas away. It was awful being here with him lying there.
Nah, it was a good tribute to his memory to be reminded of his presence. Okay.
Don't we need some charcoal?
Alright, so I think we got the cloves. So we just need charcoal, huh? Okay. We can't dislodge the lamp? Well, that's not a charcoal, isn't that like an oil lamp? In any event, attack, well no, cut the lamp with the knife. The lamp has done nothing to harm you, leave it alone. Alright, so where are we gonna get charcoal? There was the brazier stuff. Mixing bowls and bottles. Oh, books here? The books are old and musty. You pick up one of the volumes and flip through a few pages. The words and drawings are so thoroughly incomprehensible that you are happy to replace on the shelf where you found it. The books are full of esoteric drawings and formulas. Okay. Sachets. The little bags of herbs are used to dry the herbs, freshen the air, or occasionally to flavor a stew. You pick up a few of the small, sweet-smelling bags. Then you realize how easily a monster could track their scent, and you quietly put them back. Fantasy. I'm not a big... I like sci-fi movies a lot, but I don't like sci-fi games too much. So all things being equal, I prefer fantasy. Actually, I even you know what I prefer to fantasies? I actually prefer real life, like real life game settings to even. So actually, probably I would take detective mystery games, even above fantasy. Okay, so we need charcoal. This was which kind of plant? Blooming out of season. Spicy aroma. Okay.
Jack, we can't leave.
Alright, alright. Oh, that was back in here. Alright, so where are we getting this charcoal rocks? Take the rocks. The landscaping rocks are too heavy to carry. Open the doors. Talk to... Sir, Winston, do you have any charcoal? King Menyon has been poisoned.
How? Who would do such a terrible thing? King Menyon is much beloved in Lee.
Well, that's not even the worst of it. We've had far worse. Like, think about Sentient, Classy. Think about Sentient. The tea that King Menyon drank was poisonous. Poisonous.
It couldn't be, sir. I personally brewed it from fresh sassafras from the garden. I would never harm Menyon. I've been devoted to him since he was a young man.
Where did you get the sassafras?
From the new gardener.
We're trying to make an antidote.
Please hurry. I'm afraid he can't last much longer.
Oh no, Winston. Is he really that bad?
I'm afraid so, Princess Shella. I'm afraid so.
Okay, can you help us get some, maybe there's some in here, actually. Another way to open it. Attack the pen with a knife. Can't we, like, wedge it in there or something? Pry it open? Tapestry. Yeah, I think we already explored a lot of these areas. Oh, dragon design. The royal crest of the House of Lee looks just like the one on Shella's locket. Push on it, but nothing happens.
We need to hurry, Jack. We've got to hurry.
Yeah, we do have the yeah, there actually are the text adventures for Fellowship of the Ring and I think Return of the King. Maybe Two Towers as well. But yeah, I don't think they had any graphic adventures with them. At least not that I know of. Alright, what did this thing say again? What was the last page? So this probably we'll only have to do later. So it's oh, I see. So it's the crest. And the Great Hall. Is this the Great Hall? The crest is the key to safety. Okay. So this is the crest, right? Push it. Nothing happens. Open it. Okay, she doesn't want to do it. Shella. Take the crest. Firmly embedded in the wall. Give the crest to me, to Winston. Alright, so we'll worry about that later. Alright, charcoal. It probably was in the shop, we just didn't... No, he said he didn't have it though, didn't he? I think he said he didn't have it. So we got something from here. You'd think there's really nothing in here? Doesn't respond. Put Benion's bedroom in the steam pot. Okay, that's... Can we pour it on Minion? I'm not holding the steam pot. Ah, you pick up the steaming herb pot, revealing the glowing charcoal. Okay, thank you, finally. It just didn't let me do that before. In the brazier. Take the brazier. Oh. Wait, what? How can I get the charcoal? The pan of water and herbs is not something you want to carry around for very long. It's a mess. Can we fish out the charcoal with the fishing pole? So how do we take the brazier? It's filled with hot embers. You pour the water from the pot of herbs onto the burning charcoal. Ah, the fire in the brazier goes out. Now I can take the thing. Oh, take the charcoal, yes. You carefully pull a piece of charcoal out of the hot water. Okay, there we go, finally. Yes, that's right. Yeah, there are a bunch of Sherlock games. Look forward to this.
Wait, you should leave the herb pot here.
Alright, you return the herb pot to the table before you leave. Okay, so now we have all the ingredients. You mix the charcoal, the dogwood blossoms, and some cloves from the potpourri in the mortar according to the instructions on the antidote paper. Then you rummage around the shop for the other ingredients listed on the page. It takes a while, but you eventually find them and the antidote is complete.
That's it. Let's take it to my father.
You run back to the manor house as quickly as possible, and Shella gives the antidote to King Menyon. His body is rigid, and she can only get him to swallow some of it before the rest spills out of his mouth.
Nothing's happening. You don't think we're too late, do you?
One of the servants shows you to your room and brings you something to eat. You spend a restless night worrying and wondering whether King Menyon will live. It is nearly dawn before you finally sleep. You awaken to a knock on your door. Winston stands there with a smile on his face.
Master Jack, King Menyon wishes to speak with you now. He's in his chamber with Princess Shella and the druid Alanon.
You race to King Menyon's bedroom. The sound of Shella's laughter greets your ears as you enter to see King Menyon looking healthy again. You are surprised to see the dark figure of Alanon standing beside the bed.
Jack, come in. I must thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome.
Shella told me everything. After all the times I got your father out of trouble, you turn around and saved me. Tell Shay about that when you get home.
Jack isn't going home from here. He needs to go to Tircis to get the Sword of Shannara.
The Sword of Shannara? Alanon, you don't mean to send this boy after Brona?
Jack is about the same age you and Shay were when the two of you journeyed to face the Warlock Lord.
But we were young fools with no thought of danger. You need experienced adventurers like Shay and myself for such a dangerous mission.
Shay needs to defend Shady Vale, and you need to protect your kingdom. You are no longer a heedless young prince. You are a king, and you have your duties. Jack must go to Tircis and warn King Balinor. I must go to the Valley of Shale and speak with the Shade of Bremen. I will meet Jack in Tircis.
You don't mean to send Jack off by himself?
Like how this guy calls
I'll
the
go
shots.
with him.
No!
Father, Jack and I have already proven that we make a good team. We got here safely through all those monsters, and we made an antidote for your poison. Besides, when you trained me, you said I was almost as good with a bow as you were.
No, I will not allow you to go. This isn't some jaunt in the forest. It's a perilous and deadly mission.
If Shella is indeed as good as you were, Jack will need her help.
No, Alanon. She is my daughter, and I will not lose her. I will send my best soldiers.
Father, please.
Shella, you will not go.
Then you will all excuse me. Jack, I'll see you later.
Later. Shella leaves the room rapidly, barely preventing herself from slamming the door behind her. Talk to Minion again. Are you alright now, sir?
I will be, thanks to you.
Shella was a big help getting here.
My guards will help you to get to Tirsus.
When will I be leaving?
You need to leave as soon as possible. Tomorrow morning I will make arrangements for your journey.
Thank you, sir. Alanon? Why are you sending me to Tirsus?
You need to warn Balinor that the Warlock Lord has returned. Furthermore, you will need to claim your elvish birthright as heir to the Sword of Shannara. You must face and destroy Brona forever.
You got it. Why me?
Only a descendant of the House of Shannara can use the sword, and you and your father are the only heirs who yet live.
I thought my father destroyed Brona.
Shay did destroy the Warlock Lord. However, some awful magic has summoned him from the dead. How this was done I do not know, but I will find out.
Why is Brona so dangerous?
Brona has knowledge of all the ancient magics. He will use this power to dominate the world. Many creatures will follow his lead gladly, hoping to destroy forever the races of dwarf and elf and man. Now, because he is a creature of death, he has command of the dead as well. They rise from their graves to follow his command. The Dark Lord desires revenge, and he will destroy everything to gain it.
Everything? Why do I need this Sword of Shannara? Apparently I've been saying it Shannara, but it's Shannara.
The Sword of Shannara destroyed Brona before, and it is the only thing he fears. It lies in a vault in Tirsus, where your father left it to stand as a symbol of peace and freedom. You must take the Sword of Shannara and guarantee that promise once more.
So we gotta kill, what was it? Kill Brona. Why aren't you going with me?
You are a child no longer, and no one needs hold your hand. I have things that I must do, things I must learn. Take someone you can trust to aid you. Avoid any encounters that you can, and you should have no problem reaching Tirsus without me. I must go my own way.
How do I get to Tirsus? I like it says take someone you can trust, but then they didn't let, what's-her-face go.
There is a road from Lee which leads directly to Tirsus. It is a journey of several days.
From Leah to Tirsus. Got it, okay. If I am to go on this journey, then I'd better get prepared.
You are welcome to anything you need from my supplies, Jack. I'll assign some people to go with you after I speak a while with Alanon.
Use your own knowledge and judgment in what you do. Those are your greatest tools and strongest weapons. Farewell, Jack.
Farewell.
And good luck.
Oh, thank you. Farewell, Alanon. Thank you. Okay, let's save it there. Minion and Alanon. Alright, so yeah, we'll call it there for tonight. It was a good start. Interesting game for sure. So I guess our next step is on the road to Tirsus. We'll get the Sword of Shannara and warn King Balinor and have, I'm sure, many adventures along the way. Why don't we're gonna raid Bladen, Retro Bladen. He's playing Kid Icarus for the NES as part of his Retro Challenge. I think he just got through Rocky for the Sega Master System, which was a challenging one. Give a, oh, we did heal, what's-his-face? We did heal Minion, so we'll give 2 Cedrics for that and another one for the end of the stream, so that's 3 there in total. And yeah, that will do it for day 1 of Shannara. Sorry once again, everybody, for all the tech difficulties that we had for one shape or another, but we did get at least through an hour and a half of the game. And it looks like another strong one from Legend. Even if it might not be as good as the others, it's still very entertaining and well written and ultimately amusing and entertaining. So I look forward to continuing with it. So we'll be back tomorrow night with day 2 of Shannara. Until then, have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Cheers.